Hey Vinod, did you know there is a new kid on the block that is making some noise and grabbing attention of AV integrators and customers who are looking to deploy video conferencing solution for small meeting room spaces?
That is right, Aaron. In fact, I was given the unit just a while back to test, and it is none other than the Jabra Panacast 40 VBS. It is the latest innovation by Jabra, adding to their Panacast range of video bars for small and medium meeting spaces. Developed on the same platform as Panacast 50 VBS, all the experiences we know of from the Panacast 50 VBS, you will see on P40 VBS as well. The only difference being that this is classified as a small meeting room video bar solution. It is developed out of the box on Microsoft's MDEP platform. But in this video, we're going to focus on unboxing and provisioning of P40 VBS as a Zoom room. We're going to look at key features of P40 VBS and its setup and configuration as a Zoom room, highlighting some of the features that make the small meeting room experience highly collaborative and inclusive. So let's get going. The first thing that you will come across when you are unboxing the P40 VBS is the thought put in trying to get the device pre-configured even before it is taken out of the box. When you open the box, you will see information presented on cover of what the box contains, what are the optional accessories and mounting kits available, video bar connection details, and some cabling guidelines. You will also have wall mounting guidelines provided on the cardboard strip that can be used to mark the holes needed to mount the P40 VBS on the wall, making the life easier for the installer. When you pull out the P40 VBS, couple of things you will notice upfront is the top removable cover is made out of premium fabric. There is an option to order an easy clean cover as well if need be. We will look at what is under the hood a bit later in the video. Another thing you will notice is that the wall mount option is default attached to the unit and does not come as a separate accessory, which is a good thing as most of the deployments that we see in small meeting room setups are wall-based installations. At this point, I would like to highlight the few other mounting options that you may want to look at: the tabletop stand and the TV mount bracket. Now let's look at the connection ports on the device. You will see a power port, USB-C connection for BYOD, HDMI out for monitor, HDMI in for PC content share, Ethernet port for wired connectivity. By the way, this device supports Wi-Fi as well. USB-A port for HID input connecting to USB mouse or keyboard, or use it with touch monitor. At last, an auxiliary out for connecting to external speakers. Let's check out the rest of the accessories. One thing I want to highlight is the sleek design of the controller base plate that can be fitted onto the controller to assist both table mount and wall mount installation modes. Now that we have all the gears for the setup, let's go ahead and configure it. I will be using this tripod to mount the P40 VBS. This is how the setup looks like post mounting and connecting the necessary cables. You can look at the back pane of the device and see how neat the back panel looks. Now this happens if you follow the cable routing patterns embedded on the device plate and inside the port and cable bay. Here I would like to talk about the camera capability and how it is different from P50 VBS. The new eyes and the new software algorithm on P40 VBS has allowed to just use two cameras to stitch a 180-degree field of view against the three cameras in P50 VBS. This has added advantage in using less compute power for processing the stitched view. Its unique 180-degree field of view ensures everyone is seen and included, even those close to the screen, in the corner or sitting against the wall. No distortion, no blind spots. Just a 4K panoramic view of every in-room participant and a 4x digital zoom that captures the entire meeting space. When you power up the P40 and the controller, the first thing is to configure the network. In my setup, I have configured both the controller and the P40 VBS over Wi-Fi. Once powered up and paired, select the video service provider. We will select Zoom Room here. The P40 VBS and the controller will now show the Zoom Room interface. Now let's create a Zoom Room profile on Zoom Room management page. Attach a Microsoft 365 calendaring service to it and activate the P40 VBS with Zoom Room activation code. Once activated, you can see the Zoom notification to update the device to the latest firmware. Let's go ahead and do that. Now the P40 VBS is updated. Let's look at the Jabra system settings on the controller. We will look at three capabilities here. First is Intelligent Meeting Space. This allows to set customizable boundary for camera detection that ensures only people within this boundary are considered as meeting room participants. Second is the BYOD function. This is disabled by default, so let's go ahead and enable it. Third is Web Console access and linking with Jabra Plus, that is a cloud-based device management solution from Jabra. It offers IT administrators features like real-time monitoring, remote troubleshooting, firmware updates, and configuration management to ensure devices and meeting rooms operate efficiently with minimal downtime. Let's look at some of the Zoom Room features on P40. Let's start with Switch to BYOD option on Zoom Room controller. In BYOD mode, you can connect the USB-C from the P40 VBS to laptop, and you will be able to select P40 VBS mics, speaker, and camera as peripherals with UC client on your laptop. You can use voice commands to start and end the meeting on Zoom Room. In-person local meetings in a conference room that does not involve any remote participation can also be recorded and summarized using voice recorder function on Zoom Room. You can save the meeting assets to the user profile by entering their email address or scanning a QR code from the mobile client. Let's start an ad hoc meeting. The default camera setting is auto framing. You can change the camera mode to any other Zoom supported mode. Here I would like to highlight the intelligent experiences of P40. Dynamic composition of Zoom. It offers close-ups of active speakers and room view simultaneously. Intelligent meeting space. It sets virtual boundaries to focus on the meeting room participants. Intelligent zoom keeps everyone in frame even if they are on the move. Virtual director. It offers real-time speaker tracking functionality. Zoom Room Smart Gallery. It is a multi-stream functionality that shares 3 speaker streams from the room plus a full room view. Moving on to interoperability. Jabra P40 VBS Zoom Room supports third-party cloud platform meeting invites. Let's send an invite from Microsoft Teams. You can see the meeting reflecting on the Zoom Room with click to join option. Not only that, P40 VBS on Zoom Room will offer other custom home screen settings to show ad hoc meeting buttons for Google, Microsoft Teams, WebEx, and adding some favorite meeting room phone number, user contact, or SIP dial details as additional icons for easy call setup. You can also apply new theme UI to P40 as additional customization from Zoom Room management page. Wireless content sharing is supported for guests or users from different network to connect to Zoom Room wirelessly from their desktop client and share content. User can pair their Zoom desktop client with P40 and start the meeting in companion mode from Zoom Room. To add to the device management capability from Jabra Plus, Zoom Device Management can also provide monitoring, software upgrade, remote control, and restart and group assignment capabilities. Last but not the least, let's look at what's under the hood. Removing the front panel, you can see 6 beamforming array noise cancelling microphones. This ensures every voice is clearly heard. You also have a mono HD speaker that fills the room with immersive sound for natural conversations. The front panel has a locking system at the top and magnetic hold at the bottom. There is a reset button to the left of the camera for bringing the device back to the factory defaults. That brings us to the end of this demo. If you'd like to know more about P40 on Zoom Room, please reach out to Zoom or Jabra representatives near you, or you can always connect with me. Bye for now.